Oh, Scrappy's getting hyped already.
Oh! Vikul, though, he is shredding.
Dios mío!
What's going on, everybody? I'm obviously Jeremy StuDyy, and I'm joined by none other than one of the best young rookie players to enter this league. My guy, Vikul. How you doing, my friend?
All good. What about you?
Doing good, man. So the first question right out the gate is, we want to make it clear to everyone. Is it Scrap or is it Scrappy?
So I went by Scrappy for like 5 years, but then when I entered Cold War, I was like, let me just switch it up a little, just put it to Scrap, maybe a little bit cleaner. So I just kind of go back and forth. It doesn't really matter to me. Whatever someone wants to call me, so.
I remember even in my playing days, you know, my name was StuDyy, now I'm known as Jeremy StuDyy. I guess the older you get, you just cut off the Y's off your name a little bit.
It just
you know?
makes you sound a bit younger, I
Yeah,
guess.
it makes you sound a little bit more professional.
Yeah.
You know, you ready for the moment. So obviously, we're interviewing you and Scrap. You and Scrap are quite familiar with each other, aren't you guys?
Yeah, so pretty much we teamed all last year, so me and Scrap kind of have a really close bond.
Me and Javi played on Toronto Ultra Academy last year when we were going on our big amateur run, winning all those tournaments. He came really close to me because when you win, you get more close to your teammates. So he's just kind of like a really good friend of mine in the community, probably one of my closest friends that I have in the league.
More like brotherhood rather
that's
than
awesome.
People say it's a rivalry, but I don't see it that way. We speak to each other pretty much 3 or 4 times a week.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Scrap is the fact that you guys are brothers, because you guys are two totally different players. Like that guy's high energy, you're very simple, and I see you get hype in certain situations. How was your guys' time teaming together on Toronto Ultra Academy?
It was a blast. We had a very fun time teaming together.
Scrap came in, and to be honest, he was he's the reason I'm here as well, in my opinion, because he taught me so many things, mainly about confidence on yourself.
Vikul has murder on his mind.
Bro, can they even counter this?
No, bro, no one can counter it. We're the best team in the world. Let's go.
Let's talk a little bit about your confidence, because you always seem to have it.
Confidence is key, and boy, does he have a lot of it. A 1v1. Oh, that goes his way. Come on, Scrappy.
Don't matter who you playing against. Like Atlanta FaZe, those guys with multiple world championships, like it don't matter who you play against. Where's that confidence come from?
So I know my capability and what I am as a player. I know how good I am, and that if it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, what the other players think. As long as I'm doing me, I know I'm gonna fry.
Just like that, Scrappy puts him to bed.
I have 2 older brothers. Like before I even got into middle school, they've already went through high school. So I know how it is in high school. It's in Jersey. It's pretty ruthless. So it's like,
Tri-state.
You got to be a hard head. So
Yeah, without question.
I've always been a super confident person. I don't really care what people think of me.
It's good to respect your competitors, but at the same time, you wanna think you're on top of them. You wanna think you're the best in the game, and that's what kind of Thomas taught me. And I think he brought my game from average to a pro league caliber player.
Welcome to the league. Welcome to the States. States.
Yeah, me and Javi, we had a great connection. His family loves me. I love his family.
That's awesome.
He's met my parents before, so yeah, we have a good connection.
Talking about that rivalry, we always know at the end of the year, it's that Rookie of the Year thing. I heard Vikul say some things in his interview about like he really just wants to beat you for this award.
The only reason I want to win Rookie of the Year is not even because of myself or anything. It's because I want to beat Thomas so bad. It's Scrappy.
You gonna allow him to do that or what?
Nah, no shot. He's got absolutely no chance.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
To be honest, I'm not looking to beat him. It's not something that I want. Obviously, I want to win it if possible, but it's not something I'm looking for.
More flank man and Vikul.
Oh.
Big 2 on the back line, shutting down those flanks. Sniper out, sniper game. Scrap able to get that first blood.
I don't really look at the Rookie of the Year. I just kind of like, I'm all about my team and I want my team to win. So if I go 10 and 30, I don't care. I do care. Don't get me wrong. I do care.
You got it.
I want to win too, as a team.
I think individual awards just come to you with your gameplay, with how you perform as a team. I don't want to have a 1.3 or 1.4 while I'm losing. It's for me, it's useless. Mm-hmm. If the numbers are positive and I'm losing, then there's no point.
Big them up here.
When it comes to the end of the year, that Rookie of the Year is gonna be mine. So
You're not thinking about MVP though?
Oh no, of course that too. Yeah, we're thinking about everything.
Thinking about everything.
We're thinking
I
about
like
every
that.
chip, every award, everything.
I like that. I like that.
When Pred and Sib joined the league last year, people knew about Sib a little bit, but like no one knew about Pred. And look what he's able to do. They know what they're gonna bring to the table, and they won major 3 in Toronto. Like, who's saying that we cannot do the same thing with 2 rookies?
Great mindset to have, especially in your rookie year. So obviously, Major 1 to start this year off is the Pro-Am for this year. You and Vikul both participated in the one last season. What was that like?
It was great.
It was sick because it was my first time actually competing like against pro teams on land. So it was kind of like my first rodeo, you could say.
We could have actually made to the bracket play. We went 2-on-1. We beat Boston. We beat LAG.
They've done it!
Ultra Academy NA in round 11 fashion.
Oh, they're gonna meet.
Cap read this.
Oh my God! For the 1v3 game winner, Mohawk.
I feel like we could have gone far.
Pocket full of Vikul. Yeah, dude, he's been like their gas man. He's supplying the premium gas.
Paris lost? Like,
Yeah,
that's tough.
we needed one map.
Paris fighting back to get that big win.
2 reverse sweeps. It was unfortunate we didn't make it out of groups.
We were happy to be able to show that we were all league caliber players.
We know you are from Spain, but were you born there?
I was born there. I lived there for 18 years.
I grew up, it's easier, a lot of people know like Newark, New Jersey. I grew up a town over from there.
My mom doesn't know how to speak English, but my dad does. They thought that Spanish wasn't going to be the global language, you can say. It was going to be English. And they feel like knowing Spanish and English pretty much fluently is a unique thing to have. I know Spanish, I know English, and I know a bit of Mandarin.
Oh my, that's crazy. That is nuts.
When we finally saw who we were going to play, he was like, all right, I'm going to practice some Spanish. I'm gonna shout these guys in Spanish when we beat them.
A little bit of Google Translate, just type in that and just memorize it.
Went to Catholic school growing up, went to private school, playing COD. I played baseball when I grew up. I was actually a super athletic kid.
I was kind of a nerd, you know. I was in school. I would spend my whole day in school, listening in classes. I would do my homework in break times. I would literally like study during the school time, and then when I go home, I would play COD.
So the first time I ever knew I was really, really good is when, my brothers are, my oldest brother's 10 years older than me, and my middle brother's 7 years older than me. So I was playing just regular when I was probably about 10, 11 with them. And I'm like, yo, I'm pretty good at this. Like, they're getting smoked.
You were better than them already?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then,
that sucks. Losing your little brother.
Only player here is gonna be Scrappy. Oh my word, he takes down 3. Hold on, Scrappy's still here. Time vacant. Oh, put him to bed, Scrap. Put him to bed. A few more points. When they needed him to deliver, Scrappy drops the first 40 bomb that we have seen this season.
I started my semester. So because I didn't know I was gonna get the contract, I wasn't sure. So I started the semester. I was going to class every day, and as soon as I got the contract, I think it was the start of September. I ran to the office of administrations, FaceTiming my dad. Dad, I got the contract. I'm dropping out. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. They were on board. They were happy that I was able to achieve one of my dreams, which is to play in the CDL.
Vikul trying to stay alive, does find one. Can he find a second on Adachi as well? The shots are there.
Vikul might, the whole team might. They're going to get a quick bit of a workout in. The boogeymen for Optic here in these majors. Is Brat going to read it? He does! The Mutineers have done it. They have eliminated Optic Texas here at the major.
When you're not on a pro team, there's a lot of like, the media's not all on you. It's not like any of this, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of just, you're just living life waiting for that spot. This year you come in, you're in every video, you're in TikToks, you're in this, that, and all that, and everyone wants to do everything. So it's kind of a lot to handle at first, but I've gotten to, this is the job, this is what it is, and just to be a professional is just, you just gotta do you. So I'm just being me.
That's all you gotta do is be you, man. Everything else will follow, man. That's awesome. Let's try to fast forward a little bit. Let's try to think all the way at the end of the season. What is a successful season for Vikul?
To try and win the World Championship.
And Vikul and Cole are in the kitchen and they are cooking.
A new Spanish player on the scene.
He's doing a wonderful bit of work.
At the end of the year, it's all about champs. Like, that champs is everything. And a lot of players would say that too, but it truly means everything.
And Scrappy. Well, he's shutting it down in every single way. Scrap comes into the league already doing exactly what he promised to do. Dominate.
Well, I appreciate you, man, for stopping by, giving us this beautiful interview with yourself. Obviously, you get a lot of people to understand who you are, and you're going to definitely be one of these future superstars, so I'm really looking forward to your career as you go along.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Thanks for watching. Still subscribe for more CDL action.
Stay here for more CDL.
Like, subscribe, and don't forget to phase up.
Drop a follow.
Make it rain, make it rain.